Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for Northeastern Conference Girls Soccer. We're finally getting underway here at Manning Field. This was a day where there was supposed to be a triple header. Lynn Tech boys, St. Mary's girls, and English girls out there now taking on Gloucester. The first game, Lynn Tech boys, canceled. Northeast, because of the heat, closed the school down and sent everybody home, so the game was canceled. St. Mary's came to play Mattignon, everybody here. It was raining all of a sudden. It got lightning striking, and they had to wait 20 minutes. While they're waiting, lightning struck again, had to wait another 20 minutes. And that's the way the night went. The game was supposed to start at 5:15 or 5:30. At 6:30, the teams hadn't come out of the locker room. And they finally decided, you know what? We're going to cancel. So St. Mary's and Mattignon got canceled. When Gloucester's bus showed up, they got here and they looked out and they said, is it halftime? They said, no, they haven't even started the game yet. Gloucester said, we're supposed to start at 7:15. And what's going on? So Mattignon, they left it up to the Mattignon coach and the players, and they finally decided, you know what, we're going home. After the long wait, it was almost 7:15, and the game was supposed to start at 5:15 or 5:30. And then Gloucester was very happy with that because this game started on time. The rain stopped. Hopefully the lightning is gone, and Gloucester and English can do battle and get out of here on time. The Gloucester coach, Jessica Boardway, was worried she was going to get home to Gloucester around 3 in the morning. Gloucester is in the white, English in the maroon. Gloucester with their first game as it's deflected out. I thought it was deflected out by English. I thought it was going to be a corner kick for Gloucester, and it is. This is Gloucester's first game. English played one, losing to Lynn Classical 4-1 in the opening round of the Lynn City tournament. Kick coming from the far side, right by everybody. Almost lined up a shot for Gloucester out in front, but they couldn't get control of it. They bounce it, it goes out off Gloucester. English will get the throw in. Ed McNeil, I believe it's 14 years coaching the Lady Bulldogs, one of the deans. I'm not sure about Jessica Boardway. She can't be doing that long. She's a young lady. Gloucester coming back. Pass is going to go too far. That's going to go out of play. They're not going to be able to save it. English will get to kick it away. Maisie Grow, like growing vegetables, is in net for Gloucester. Pamela Rosales in net for English. English had to play that game in the city tournament without a goaltender. Rosales had gone away on a vacation and hadn't gotten back. And they had to look for volunteers to come in and play in net. Caitlin Bowden volunteered, did a nice job for the first half. And then Jenny Mattal came in the second half. They were in it for a while against Classical. It was 3-1 Classical. And they had English had a shot, and he beat the goaltender, but it hit the top crossbar and bounced out. Would have been 3-2. And right after that, Fatima Gerdia for Classical finished off her hat trick with a third goal to make it 4-1, and that was the final score. But English played well. Headed back. English trying to take control. Gloucester gets it. English knocks it away. Gloucester knocks it out. Sedona Gilead trying to knock it forward. She banged it ahead. And she knocked it off Ariana Garcia. Now it goes out again. Gloucester trying to control. Long lead pass. It skips past everybody. Couldn't get the shot off. She couldn't get control of the ball. It skipped past everybody. And Lauren Wood was out in front. She looked like she was going to have an easy shot, at least get it on net. And she kept trying to, I don't know if the ball is wet. She kept trying to get control of the ball. She stepped on it, stepped around it, and finally couldn't control it. And it finally went out off Gloucester. English got a big break there. And English didn't do the throw-in right. I don't know how you can. I'll never understand why they blow the whistle on the throw-in. How many ways can you follow up a throw-in? But they did. I don't know if you took too many steps or stepped in bounds or didn't throw it forward or whatever they did. They gave it back to Gloucester. Knocked out by Gloucester right into the English bench area. Gloucester really pressing. English misfired. Gloucester thought it kicked away and she turned away and the ball was right in front of her. They drop it back. Trying to get a shot on net. They kick it wide right. Gloucester's not having trouble getting in a position to maybe get a shot off. Now, I'm not sure what I guess they called it deflected by English because they're going to give Gloucester a corner kick from the near side. So Gloucester's getting situations to get shots, but they're not getting them off. They're not controlling the ball enough to get a shot on net. The one shot they got went way wide. I thought it went off Gloucester. They called it off English. So the corner again coming from the near side. It skips right past everybody. And the official says as it went by, it get somebody off the hand or the arm of Gloucester, and that gives English the free kick. Gloucester right back at it. Walking in, trying to get a shot. Again, kicked it wide right. Willow Phoenix, that's the second time she got a shot off, and second time it went wide right. English will kick it away after Gloucester gets the substitutions taken care of. Ground ball goes by everybody. English hustling, they can't keep it in. Raven Rapley tried to track it down, couldn't get to it. Popped up off Rapley's head. English finally gets it on the Gloucester side. Gloucester quickly retrieves. And they boot it deep, but they boot it into the English bench area. And English will get the throw in. Down the near side, good little poke check defensively by the Lady Bulldogs. Brooke Saheen with that nice little tip away. Gloucester trying to take it away. Finally goes out, and they call it off English. 10 minutes into this first half. No score, Gloucester and Lynn English girls soccer. We start football tomorrow night on Channel 15. We started this week with the city tournament. St. Mary's football will play Friday night. Glasgow will be away Friday night. English away Saturday afternoon. Tech home Saturday night. And we'll be in full swing with soccer and football. That's after Saturday morning, where the city tournament will finish up with 2 consolation games and 2 championship games. Gloucester will get the free kick. Zalia Dort from just outside the 30-yard line. Kicks it way wide left. It's going to go out of play. At Saturday morning, it'll be, English girls will have to get up early. They'll be playing 9 in the morning against Lynn Tech. St. Mary's boys will take on the English boys. The 2 championship games will be the Glasgow girls against St. Mary's girls, and the Tech boys who had a big upset win over St. Mary's boys, taking on Lynn Glasgow. Glasgow boys and girls are in the championship final. Zayas with the long lead pass. Foot race. Gloucester hustles and gets back. Good bid by Zayas with that long lead pass. And now they knock it deep into the English end. And it's going to go. I thought it was going to go out of play. Gloucester hustled and kept it in. Shot, couldn't get a lot on it. Rosales makes the save as she picks it up. Sedona Gillard was bearing down on it, looking for a loose ball or a rebound. And we got a whistle. Contact against Gloucester. English will get the free kick. Nishi Newsom will take the kick. Knocks it deep. English takes it away. Gloucester signing it back. English takes it away again. Blocked by English. And it goes out off English. Substitutions for Gloucester again. The only good thing Gloucester English has, they're playing this game now. It's nice and cool. It was brutally hot again all day, and that, hopefully, according to the weathermen, the weather is gone. It's now going to go back to 70s, maybe even 60s. Of course, we'll probably be complaining about that. English trying to break it up. It goes out off English. Bernice Wilcox with the throw-in for Gloucester. Gloucester trying to walk in from a tough angle. Rosales able to make the save. Sedona Gilead with the attempt. She had a tough angle from the near side. Gloucester will get the throw in. Knocked out again by English to move a little further down. Wilcox again with the throw in. English collects, knocks it away. Zayas trying to collect. English knocks it away. Gloucester down that far side. They bang it off English, and that will give Gloucester another corner kick. Once again, coming from the far side. English hasn't come close to grow in the net for Gloucester. Gloucester's Rosales had to make a couple of saves, but they're not really tough saves. They were from long range, easily made. So nobody's had really a legitimate scoring opportunity. Gloucester tried a little play coming out, tipped it back, looking for the give and go, and they kicked it too far ahead and it went out of play. English will make a couple of substitutions. Zayas with a nice little shift. Another nice little shift. And trying to knock it into the Gloucester end. Zayas there battling, trying to take it away, and does. And they blow the whistle. And I think while the Gloucester player was down, it went off her hand. And Newson again is going to get a free kick from midfield. Tipped around, Gloucester picks it off. Rapley looking for it. Zayas comes away with it. Overshot the runway with Newson, trying to get to Newson in the middle. It got blocked, knocked away nicely by Perry. Newson trying to knock it deep. It got blocked. Gloucester gets it back. They get it just before it goes out of bounds. Skips past English toward the net. English has to kick it away, and they kick it out of play. I think that was Milena Biondi kicking it out of harm's way. Another corner kick coming from the near side. And she popped it up. Loose, still loose. And just as Gloucester was going to swing and maybe get a foot on it, Rosales says, "I'll take care of it." Reached out, picked it off. It was just bouncing around. Nobody could get a foot anywhere near it. And Gloucester just swung and missed as Rosales grabbed it. Now it skips past. English keeps it in. Now they say it went out. Gloucester will make a couple substitutions. English was trying to save it, but it went out off Gloucester, I guess. They're giving the throw into English. Knocked deep. Zayas gets behind everybody, looking for a break. Gets loose. Loose again. Zayas hustling. And it finally gets knocked out. Great hustle by Melissa Zayas. She got the one goal against Glasgow. And now she knocked down. She's slow getting up. She's finally getting up. Looked like she almost had a breakaway. Gloucester got back, bumping along the way. It finally went out. I'm waiting to see who they're giving it to, whether it's an English corner kick or Gloucester kick away. They're going to replace Zayas to make sure she's okay. It is going to be a corner kick for English. That was good hustle by Zayas, giving English an opportunity, but Gloucester hustled back, broke it up. Gloucester knocks it out again. Once again, we'll go corner kick from the far side. And we'll get a couple of English substitutions. Line drive out in front. Gloucester got a piece of it again and knocked it out. We'll do it again. English getting a little bit closer with those line drives, corner kicks. I believe it's Newson. I can't pick up the number from that far. Now the kick doesn't make it. Didn't hook back. She started out to her right and stayed out right, wound up behind the net. And Grow, the goalkeeper, will kick it away. Gloucester looking for a break down that far side. English boots it away. Gloucester will keep it in. English breaks it up again. And Gloucester lost it out. Midway through this first half, still no score. English looking for their second goal of the year. Gloucester looking for their first goal. This is their first game. The throw-in bounces off Gloucester and goes out of play. Off a foot, English breaks it up. Gloucester gets it back. Lead pass, they might have thrown it too far. Went out of play. Elizabeth Houston threw it to the middle, then broke to the net, looking for the return pass. They threw it too far, they led her too far. And it went out of play. English boots it away. They boot it deep to the Gloucester end. Hustling back is Wilcox. Broken up. And that was Bowden battling her. And they call it off Wilcox. Rapley threw it in. English pass a little too far and behind, intended receiver. Broken up by English. And then I guess they called, Bowden was behind and they called her offside. So Gloucester will get to kick it away. Biondi booted it away. Now they try to knock it deep. They missed connections on the kick, but then they got it back. Garcia overran it, but then recovered and kicked it away. Almost gave him a breakaway. Gloucester knocked it out. English will get the throw in. Yeah, right in the face, I think. Looking for that throw in. It skipped past. And Gilead tried to get out of the way. It hit her right in the face. Thank God it didn't hurt her. She flinched just in time. English fanned on that would-be kick. Gloucester takes it away. Popped up. English fanned on it again. Loose. Gloucester. Threw it to the net, hoping somebody might be coming across to tip it, but Rosales was there to grab it and hold on. Deflected by Perry, it goes out of bounds. Trying to get loose out in front. Looking for a shot. Blocked by the defense. That was Garcia with a nice play. Blocking that shot. Zayas looking for a break. She can't get around Wood. They did battle before in that almost breakaway by Zayas. Both times Wood had an angle. Wouldn't let her go by. English with the throw in. Out off Gloucester again. Few brave souls have come for this one. There's a few fans sitting in the stands. Thankfully, the rain has stopped, so they're not getting drowned. English breaks it up. Gloucester gets it back. English breaks it up. And then knock it deep. Skip past Rapley, but she got in the way of Gilead, didn't let her get to it. And now as Gilead tries to bring it up field, it went out. She's trying to get around the defense. She lost it off her foot and went out of play. Loose. And it goes out. Michelle Harrison, I believe, knocking it out. Trying to center it. English blocks it out in front. Harrison boots it away. Bowden winds up with it. Wilcox and Bowden have done battle a couple of times now. They knock it deep. Deflects to the middle of the field. Gloucester with it. Pass behind. English knocks it away. They throw it to the net. Gilead hoping somebody might pick off the pass and go in, but it just rolled easily into Rosales and she boots it away. Zayas pass is deflected all the way over to right in front of the English bench area. Now it gets deflected into the bench area by English. Both teams make substitutions. Harrison is there to block the pass. And a nice slide by Garcia, breaking up the play out in front. Popped in the air. There's Zayas again, heading it, knocking it ahead. This time it's Wilcox getting there first, and she knocks it to the far side, and she saved it. Now it knocks it up front, and it gets deflected off an English player. Good hustle by Bernice Wilcox. Right in front of the Gloucester bench area. Gloucester will get the throw in. 10 minutes and counting left in the scoreless first half. English really hasn't got a shot on net yet. Blocked by Gloucester. Harrison deflected it. Looking for a break. Good hustle by Biondi. They had a break. Looked like they were going to walk in and get a shot. And Biondi, from behind, back checking, knocked the ball away. Good defense. They did get a shot on net. Myla Barry got one, but again, just nothing for Rosales to really worry about. It was just rolled into her. English almost gave that one away. I'll take it, you take it. Gloucester almost took it and walked in. Substitutions. English knocks it deep. Wilcox hustling back. There's Zayas right behind her. And Wilcox knocks it out of play. Rapley with the quick throw in. Knocked out again by Gloucester. Graciana O'Toole knocked it out. Coming down the near side. Trying to center it. Nobody there but red shirts. English almost gave it away out in front. They were clearing it. Garcia was trying to clear it. She put it right on a Gloucester foot, but they couldn't get the shot off. Gloucester will get the throw in down deep. Blocked by English when they try to center it. Throw it to the net. It bounces by everybody. It's loose. And they score. It deflected loose. Nobody could pick it up. She walked in. She was all by herself. And Rosales had no chance on the shot. Good hard shot inside the near post. And it was Graciana O'Toole getting the goal. Little confusion out in front. Everybody battling for it. Two people together. It deflected off the English defender, and that left O'Toole out in front all by herself. And she just, good hard shot. Rosales had no chance. The English will get a corner kick from the near side. And he kicked a little ground ball that hooked wide left behind the net and out of play. Gloucester will kick it away. So Gloucester breaks the scoreless tie. English knocks it deep. Gloucester knocks it back. Way offside. English was way behind the defense. That was Newson. She was waiting. They hit it long and deep. It looked good for English, like they had an easy breakaway. But Newson was almost 10 yards behind everybody. So Gloucester will get to kick it away as we got 5 minutes and counting left in this first half. Gloucester now leading at 1-0. They knock it deep. Garcia knocks it back the other way. Gloucester knocks it out. English substitution. Now they'll get the throw in. Trying to keep it alive. Down that far side. And English got knocked down. I think this is going to be a free kick for English at about the 15-yard line. It's at a tough angle. Newsom will take it. Everybody lining up, picking a partner. English is going to look to break to the net. Newsom will try to get it on the net. Line drive right into the foot of a Gloucester defender, and they clear it away. English winds up with it. Zayas looking to center it. It gets deflected. Rapley looking to go get it. The defense gets there first. Zayas, nice job getting it by, keeping it alive. Wilcox breaks up the play. And Gloucester will clear it away. 0-2 with a rush. She has the one goal. Throws it deep. They had a player breaking, but pass was way too far ahead. Garcia swung and missed at that one. Zaheen was there to knock that away when Garcia swung and missed, left it there, and Zaheen was there to knock it away. We're in the final 2 minutes of this first half. Gloucester leading at 1-0. They got a big break on a loose ball out in front, and O'Toole was there to bang it home. Zaheen knocked it away. They knock it to the net. Rosales is there to grab it and hold on. She'll kick it away. Time winding down here in this first half. Zayas knocks it deep, and she knocks it too deep. I think it's going to go out of play. Not a lot of time left. As I say that, they blow the whistle, and we've come to the end of the first half. So the one goal, Graciana O'Toole got gifted with a loose ball in front of the net. She was able to bang it home by Rosales, who made some saves but had no chance on that one. And that's the difference. It's Gloucester 1, English nothing at halftime. Welcome back to Manning Field as we're underway in the second half. Gloucester got a goal late in the first half, and that's the difference, 1-0 Gloucester. English still looking for their first shot on net. That's one of the few times that the goaltender, Maisie Groh, has come out and actually played the ball. She gets a good kickoff past midfield. Kicked that a long way. The Gloucester football team might want her to punt. Trying to kick it upfield. That was Perry, and she bounced it off Liz Coons. English will get the throw in. Deanna Gamboni will take the throw in. They center it. English picked it off. Biondi battling. It get kicked ahead down the far side, trying to center it. English knocks it away. Gamboni got a piece of it. Biondi got a piece of it. Looking to get a shot off. It went wide right. Rosales went over and stopped it. She almost gave it away. She deflected it and went a little bit behind him, but she was able to get back and get it before any white shirts got around the ball. Gloucester right back at it. English clearing it away. English finally clears it. Gloucester knocks it right back. Wilcox knocks it down. Gamboni got a piece of it, knocked it ahead. Pass was behind Zayas. Gloucester trying to get around the defense. Garcia with a nice job. Wouldn't let get around. Not only that, took the ball away. And English, they get it past Wilcox deep. Gloucester's going to get there first. Knocked away by Bowden, but Wilcox is there to take it away and knock it out. Looked like Bowden might have a breakaway. She got around the defender. And as she went to get it, Wilcox was backing up the play and knocked it out of play. And Zamboni knocks it out. Excuse me, Gamboni knocks it out. Wilcox with the throw in. O'Toole knocks it to the middle. She got the 1 goal. English looking for it. Perry pops it up. Perry bounces it once off her knee. They knock it deep. Bowden trying to get there, won't. It's going to go out of play. Brenda Perez trying to lead Bowden. Knocked it too far. And Groh will get to kick it away for Gloucester. Popped up a couple of times. Gloucester pushes it ahead. And the pass behind, but O'Toole keeps it in play. Wilcox knocks it ahead. English picks it off. Perry had it knocked off her foot. They knock it deep. Rosales will come out of the net, grab it. And she doesn't kick it away. She throws it away, but she put it right in the lap of Coombs. But she couldn't control it and deflected off her and went out of play. There's a cameraman down front along the sideline, and I'm exhausted just watching him. He set up a camera at one end, at the end. That Gloucester is defending. And then he's got a camera that he's using. And he's just running up and down the sideline. And he's sprinting. And he has just put a lot of mileage on. Nice defensive play. Nice takeaway. That was Garcia. Ariana Garcia with a very nice defensive play. Just took it away. But the cameraman is getting still photos from the camera he's using and getting, I assume he's taking movies with the other cameras, just letting it run. Long pass down the far side. Gloucester will get there and keep it in. Off an English foot. Bowden couldn't control it. Now they bounce it off Bowden. Wilcox knocks it deep. Everybody gets out of the way and lets it go to Rosales. And she'll boot it away. They knock it deep. Another foot race. Lilia Olsen gets there first for Gloucester. They knock it deep for Bowden. She's all by herself on the near side. And she tried to center it. She could have taken her time. There was nobody near. She had her back to the play, and then as she was turning, she threw it to the net, and Groh was able to just come out and pick it off and knock it away. Gloucester looking for a break down the near side. They get by one. They get by another. They fanned on the shot. Leilani Brown made two great rushes, got by defense twice. She looked like she had a good angle for a shot, and then she wound up, she missed it and went down on her back in the end zone. But she made two good plays to set up that shot. Gloucester back at it. Dumping it down the far side. And looking to try and center it. Did get a lot on that pass. Just rolled meekly out of bounds. Never got anywhere near the net. And English will kick it away. English boots it deep. Olsen back there with it. English control, but then it got taken away by Gloucester, and now English knocks it out. And Gloucester will get the throw in from right in front of the Gloucester bench. Down the far side. Trying to make a play from there, get around one defender. Throw it out in front. Rosales had it, and Eliana Faria, was Leilani Brown, banged into Rosales and knocked it loose, but they blew the whistle. It looked like Gloucester might have a shot with the ball loose out in front. English cleared it away, but they blew the whistle when Brown just kind of banged in like she was throwing a block and knocked it loose from Rosales, who had made the original save. And the official blew the whistle for the contact, and English was able to kick it away. It looked for a minute like Rosales had it and bobbled it and set up that play that Brown might have been able to tip it home, but she bobbled it because Brown ran into her and hit her with almost a cross-body block. They fanned on it again. They left it loose. That's many times that English has been there to make a play and either nubbed it or swung and missed and left it an opportunity for Gloucester. Now can't make the pass. Brown takes it away. Trying to center it. It got blocked and knocked out. That's Velez, I believe, with the defense. Little ground ball shot on net, goes wide. Came from just outside the 15-yard line. They were trying to get that corner kick to the net. They kicked it out in front, out near the 20-yard line. They one-timed it and pulled it wide left. Ball has been virtually in the English end almost this entire second half. As I say that, they dump it at the other end. It was a shift and a play by Amancio, Bella Amancio. She got across the midfield, but Gloucester took it right back. English still battling hard. And it went out into the English bench area. Gloucester gets the throw in. I see her back playing that center field spot. Knocking it away. There she is again. But this time she shanks it, popped it up in the air. Biondi looking for it. Another nice play by Garcia, knocking away. Wilcox trying to knock it to the net. She knocked it wide right and out of play. Garcia will kick it away. Brown knocked it down and knocked it home. They kicked it out to about the 25-yard line. She knocked it down with her body, and she took a couple of steps, not quite to the 20-yard line, and just drilled it high under the top crossbar over the head of Rosales. That was a rifle shot. She got all of that one. And Rosales had no chance. That Grand Canyon, as I call the net, it went over her head under the top crossbar, and she had no chance at all. And Brown was the most surprised person in the place. She looked like she knocked it down, didn't even think of making a pass. She knocked it down to the 25-yard line. It bounced in front of her 2 or 3 yards, just outside the 20-yard line. And she just hit that as hard as she could, sailed dead center over the goalie's head under the top crossbar. And Gloucester has an insurance goal, leading it now 2-0. And we got contact called. English is going to get a free kick. Garcia will take it. This will be one of the few times that the ball's going to be in Gloucester territory. And very quickly he gets out of there, back on the English side. High pop-up. Wilcox looking for it. Upfield, it didn't go out. Newson kept it in. I think Wilcox got a piece of that. It hit her. I don't know if it got up around the face. She just stopped because she wasn't hurt. She didn't go down, but she was certainly shaken up. Newson just picked up the ball and kept going. It got knocked out. I think English is going to get a free kick, I think, as there was contact. I was looking at Wilcox. Newson blasted that and went off. Wilcox, she's still feeling the effects. Now Newson will get the free kick from just inside the 15-yard line from a tough angle. Trying to hook it back. She sent it out to the right, trying to slice it back to the left. It just caught the outside part of the near post and the net out of bounds. Grove will kick it away. comes Brown again. And it's taken away. Brown gets it back. Garcia hustles back and knocks it away. Gloucester trying to walk in, trying to center it. Gloucester play went down. Are they going to call that a takedown and a free kick? I think they are. Good thing they called it outside the box. It would have been a penalty kick. They're going to get a kick from a very tough angle from about the 3-yard line. Got it right out in front, right by everybody. Nobody could get a piece of it. Very good effort. That was Olsen with the kick. She did a nice job. Line drived it right out in front of the net, but nobody could get a piece of it and knock it home. As we reach the halfway mark of this second half, Gloucester's got one in the first, one in the second. They lead it 2-0. Gloucester takes it away. They give it to Brown. She was offside. It went from Barry to O'Toole, looking to Brown, breaking. And she would have walked in, but she was out in front too far. Garcia will kick it away. Deflected out near midfield. Gloucester puts it right back in the English end. Brown battling for it. Keeps it in. Barry with it. Blocked nicely by Perry. And it goes out off English. They have not come close to getting a shot on Grow. And it hasn't even been in, as I say that, they take it into the Gloucester end. This is the first time they've carried it in. Last time was a free kick that they knocked in. It very quickly came right back out. English with the throw in. Gloucester takes it away, and they take it right back into English territory. And English knocks it out. Substitutions for both teams. English fanned on that kick once again. They gave it away. Gloucester trying to walk in. Tough angle trying to get a shot off. That was O'Toole, I think. Going in a kind of a semicircle way, trying to get around the defense. Could finally get the left-footed shot off, but had really no angle and knocked it wide and out of play. English knocks it deep. Coons gets back there first. She overran it. Walking in. They gave it away. Bella Amancio. Bella Amancio walked in and drilled it. And Grow had to make the save. That's the first shot on net for English. That was a legitimate chance. Great play by Bella Amancio. She beat the defense, took it away, walked in, and hit it as hard as you can hit it. And Grohl was able to make the save. They knock it deep. It's a foot race. Grohl is coming out. She boots it away. She got there first. Barry knocks it ahead. Pass is behind Coons. Substitutions for both teams. Bouncing loose, Bowden and Wilcox, they've been doing battle all night long. Can't get a foot on it, cleared away. Perry knocks it away. It went out off English. English almost got back in it. They're down 2-0. Amancio, great effort. Get in. Got the only shot on net that English has. It was a blast, and Grohl was able to make a nice save. Take it away. Here's Wilcox and Bowden getting together again. Barry broken up. English almost took it away. Deflected away. Off Gloucester, English will get the throw in from right in front of their own bench. 15 minutes and counting left in this one. English is going to try and get on the board. I'm not sure who that pass was supposed to be for. They were open at the 20-yard line. They could have taken it to the net. I think they thought someone was going to be breaking down that far side, and they just knocked it. There was nobody there. It just went out of play. This is a very young English team. Gloucester only has 5 seniors. They only have 16 players. English has a lot more players, but they're having an awful lot of trouble trying to get some offense going. Most of the second half, especially the first half of this second half, was spent in the English end. A couple of times the ball got out of the end was just a free kick, kicked it into the Gloucester end, and it was taken right back out again. The one exception, that nice play by Bella Amancio, who almost got English on the board. And here comes Gloucester again. They keep it in play, throwing it out in front. And here's Biondi to knock it away. Austin knocks it right back. Garcia trying to break up the play. Cleared away by Velez. Now the kick goes out of play. Let's see who it's off. It's off Gloucester. English will get the throw in. Gloucester keeping the pressure on. Not let English get going to get the offense going. Behind, he blocks it, knocks it away. Gloucester knocks it out. English will get the throw in. Changes quickly for the Bulldogs. The clock is the enemy now. With 11 minutes left in the game, English needs 2. LEHS knocks it ahead. Battling. Gloucester's going to track it down. And they knock it out of play. English will get the throw in. English has been step and a half trying to get around the defense and make a play. And Gloucester has been able to get back, break up the play, and knock the ball out or knock it away. So with just over 10 minutes left, we'll get a timeout down in the field with Gloucester leading English 2-0. Out of the timeout, English throws it in, and they commit another mortal sin with the throw-in as they get a whistle, and they're going to give it back to Gloucester. I don't know if you can't step in, or you have to take 2 steps, or you can only take 1 step. I've got to find out what that violation is. I know nothing about Gloucester soccer rules and regulations. Something about you have to take so many steps, or you can't take too many steps, or there was contact made by Gloucester. English is going to get a free kick. They'd like to get this somewhere near the net, maybe have an opportunity. Gloucester's there to knock it away. English trying to knock it back. It deflected off a Gloucester player and hit her in the arm or the hand, and that's going to give English another free kick. This one's almost straight on from just outside the 30-yard line. Blocked by Gloucester again. They didn't get up. They kicked the line drive. And then they drill it right off the head. Gamboni trying to drill it downfield. Hit it right off the head area of Liz Coombs. Thank God she's okay. She turned just in time. She didn't get it flush in the face. We mentioned English will be right back here at 9 o'clock Saturday morning, taking on Lynn Tech in the Lynn City Tournament Consolation Girls Round. So they won't have a lot of time between then and now. I'm sure they'll probably be at the Meadow practicing tomorrow after school, trying to hone in on things they picked up, trying to make a little bit better, trying to find a way to unlock the offense. Perry lobbing it ahead. See, trying to send Newson in. Nice defense by Olsen. Good try by Perry. Little touch pass, trying to send Newson in, walking in alone. And every time they tried that pass, Gloucester has been able to get a step and get there and knock it away. English has had, like I said, a step or two from breaking, and Gloucester has just been able to get there and break up the play. The corner kick slices off to the right into the side of the net, and Grove will kick it away after the substitutions. Six minutes and counting left in this one. Gloucester leading at 2-0. English knocks it to the net. And Coons got a piece of it and knocked it out. And it will be another corner kick for the Lady Bulldogs. This is almost a must situation. They haven't been down the Gloucester end that much in the second half. So these corner kicks are almost a must as English makes the substitution. Newson taking it. It went right by. Grove came out to get a piece of it and missed it. Missed it completely. It almost hit the far post and went in. It went right by everybody. It was like a foot out in front of the net. A line shot by Newson, and it went right by everybody. Nobody could even get a fingernail on it. It almost went in the net. Good effort. Good hard shot. Just missed wide left. Never really got to the net. But those are the things I think that Ed McNeil would like to see. When you get that close, just take the shot, shoot it on net. You never know what's going to happen. Grove boots it away. English has got to go to the whip here. It skipped past. Good thing Grove saw it. Coons was back there playing center field. Oh, excuse me, Olsen was back there playing center field. And it went right through her legs. But luckily, Grove was able to get a look at it because it was on net. If her vision was blocked, it would have gone in the net. This is a little bit different than the first 20 minutes. It was spent in the English end. English is keeping it in the Gloucester end the last 5, 6, 7 minutes. They got a couple of shots off. They haven't got it to the net. Corner kick almost got them a goal. Another hard kick missed to the left side. Bowden got a foot on it, knocked it out. English running out of time here. They're about to go 0-2 in the early season as Bowden gets a piece and knocks it out again. Blocked out to the middle of the field. Looking for a break. Trying to get around. Looking for the shot. Good effort by Zayas. She couldn't get around the defense, couldn't get the foot on it and get a good hard shot. It was bouncing up almost knee high, maybe halfway up the knee. And she had to just take a shot at it. She made a nice shift, got around the defense, but couldn't get a clear shot off. and was able to just pop it to the left side of the net. But a good effort by Zayas. Grove will kick it away as we're in the final 2 minutes and counting. English knocks it ahead. Bowden trying to keep it in. She does. Gets control of it, bounces it off Brown. Newson looking for it, trying to center it. She bangs it off Wilcox. And that should give English another corner kick. But it's going to be just a little too late. Even if they bang this home, I don't think they have enough time. We're in the final 2 minutes, probably in the last minute. Newson will take it from the near side. She hit a line shot that almost went in the last time. Gets it there. They knock it down, and they couldn't knock it in. They knocked it down. They tried to knock it to the net. A defender got a piece of it and went back to English, and when they tried to knock it home, they knocked it wide. Again, they almost took advantage of that corner kick. Another nice corner kick by Elise Newson. And all they're waiting for now is for the official to blow the whistle. Gloucester has it in the English end for the first time in a long time. And they blow the whistle, and that's going to do it. So Graciana O'Toole took advantage in the first half. There was a mix-up in front. It popped loose. She was dead center in front of Rosales, had no chance as O'Toole knocked it home. And then on a free kick from the net, Rosales put it right on the chest of Leonie Brown. She knocked it down and from the 20-yard line, just hit a laser beam that went over the head of the goaltender. Rosales had no chance under the top crossbar. That made it 2-0. English put a lot of pressure on the last few minutes. They put a couple of shots on. A great individual effort by Bella Amancio. Almost got him a goal. A couple of good corner kicks by Elise Newson. Almost got them on the board. But English gets shut out. Gloucester will go to 1-0 in their first game of the season. English will drop to 0-2. English will be right back here Saturday morning, taking on Tech in the Lynn City Series, Lynn City Tournament consolation round. So we hope you enjoyed it. Gloucester 2, English nothing. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.